Hi guys. I hope everybody's well. I just took like a break from this school thing for now, just to talk about this, because I always talk about things when they still fresh in my head. I don't sit down and try and create content. Maybe I should, right? Like maybe I should do that, but this works out better for me. So today's topic is about spirituality, right? It's a segment on spirituality. So I've noticed that people measure the presence of the Lord, or they, yeah, measure, I think that's the right word, measure the presence of the Lord in their life, right? With money that is around them, like whether they're getting money or they're getting opportunities or whatever, right? But it has to do with opportunities with which in turn will bring money in the end, at the end of the day, right? And I feel that's sad. Like I personally feel it's sad for you're not acknowledging the small gifts of life, the fact that you woke up, you are healthy, you're around people that love and care about you, you survived, and you're still powering through this entire pandemic that's happening. And you're going to be sad hore you don't have money, or you're not where you want to be financially. That does not mean that the Lord is not working in your life. Certain things happen so that you can view things differently. Certain things are character building phases. And there was a sermon I watched years ago. I think I was in high school or like first year. And TD Jakes said, there's no breakthrough if there's nothing that breaks. And people sit down and quantify the presence of the Lord or his existence over monetary things and things of the world. And that's really sad to see how your faith is moved or is dependent on what happens around you financially. Like where you are going in life is determined by what you're going to leave on this earth. It's really sad to see that. Another thing is people don't understand that spirituality is, guys, how spirituality is subjective. I mean, because I am going through whatever that I'm going through doesn't mean my relationship with God will be the same as my friends or my fathers or my aunts or my uncles or my mom and we have the same blood, right? It will not be the same. It will not be the same. So this namudima habereke mo phelong maka because nale, I'm going to use a friend's name, Dimakatso ra rapela ba botlhe re phela re bolela ka Modimo what. But look at what God is doing in her life in comparison to what he's doing in my life. You're not seeing the end picture. When now you are seeing the strokes of the paintbrush go and you like, this is the end, and you don't know where this huge masterpiece is going. Like there's certain things that happen in life that happen for you. There's certain things, everything in life happens for you, and once you understand that, you will see how your mind changes around that. Your whole thinking, if you have a negative experience you're going through, you totally see it from a different point of view. Like one day I'm just gonna have a video with my father, right? And I will demonstrate what I mean by this. But a small thing would be that I can talk about right now is my mother passed on when I was 9 years old, right? For me, it was a tragic experience at the time, right? I still go through the motions, yes. But when my mom passed on, my world literally ended at that time. But I was not seeing what was happening for me 10 years later. 10 years later, I had become a young, confident woman. Something that I don't think I would have grown into if my mom was still alive. Because my mom babied me, right? Now I was loved. Now I'm loved. Actually, I am loved, right? But my mom loved me so much to a point where if teacher my mom would be at school the next day at so what is going on with my child? Cannot just beat the child. And if I was wrong, then she's still gonna beat me. But I was babied so much so if someone bullied me, my mom would stand up for me. I had those things. And her passing away, it was her time, but that was also something that changed in my story. Like the fact that she passed away meant I no longer have this person that is babying me, that is constantly there when I need this backup support. I have to grow that from within. And how about like when you've lost a parent, for all the people that lost a loved one, how about that person stays in your heart? Whatever is in your heart becomes you. So I started being a confident woman, and the people around me that knew my mom are like, you're so confident like your mother because she's in my heart. So this brings me to the point that I was saying, Hore, you never see the picture at the time. You're going through the strokes of the paintbrush, going through everything, and you're like, this is the end, this looks horrible, I don't like this. God, we're thinking, now we are done. And because he's a persistent artist, always working, always trying to make sure that you get to a better place and you are where you need to be. Because that's the other thing. Like, you are not like where you want to be and where God wants you to be might be two different things. Like, that's why you need to get to the Lord, and not quantify things ka hore na no ke bro ko ra Modimo o itse ke ngo mfuralletse hana taba ka nna what. That is going to take so much longer for you. It's going to take so much time from you to actually explore where you need to be. So I just wanted to talk about this because I'm seeing a lot of young people, especially, that have given up on certain opportunities or on their lives because of what is currently happening. Like, I'm currently unemployed, I'm broke, I do this, I do that. God doesn't exist. I'm hearing a whole lot of that, and I'm like, bruh, if you understood where you could be, if you stopped thinking about that, if you stopped allowing the devil to come into your life and make those thoughts a reality, because the more you ponder on something and how it's going to happen, it turns out to be exactly like that. And unless you change your frame of mind and unless you change how you view things, then it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be a cycle, continuing and continuing. Here's this girl that's always a victim, that's always placed in the corner because you've been practicing that role for so long that you've become the master. Like, Ostering is a movie or pity party or headmaster. Ya skolo sa pity. Because of that, I feel so strongly about this, and this is the first time I talk about spirituality, like which is not really it's just a way of trying to relate to people. But this is also another side to it. Like, there's different sides to a person, and you need to understand that. But guys, our mentality of like no, and not accepting that life is a cycle. There's bad days, there's good days. Life is seasons. It's all about seasons. And when you're going through your winter, go through your winter and be fully present in it. Then you'll truly appreciate your summer days. Yeah, so with that, please like, share, and subscribe. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Like, I cannot stress this much. Yeah, if you feel like somebody out there needs to hear this, please also share. Like, guys, I am 80 subscribers away. 80 subscribers away to getting 200 subscribers. You sharing this video will mean the world to me. It would change my life. And then we move, and then we move, and then we move, and then we move. And I'm too. But yeah, be good to yourself. Stay kind to you, and love you before anything else. And bophelo bo monate if we get a la monate. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourselves. Bye.